Welcome back, our trusted viewer, to Risk in Focus. We will dive right in. David, are there key components of BCM?
Brenda, we have covered about business continuity plan, and we had said that it is within business continuity management. So the question you're asking me is, are there key components now of business continuity management?
Yes.
And I want to take you back. We start from business continuity plan.
Okay.
Because that is the starting point. Of course, after having support from management, the tone at the top is with us. So the business continuity plan actually is a written document with outlines every aspect of our company's disaster preparedness, response, and recovery. So this is a document we can actually say that it is guiding us in the event that is happening. What are we going to do in there? The business continuity plan will include what are the objectives that we want to achieve. It will involve the risk assessment, the business impact analysis, communication plans, disaster recovery issues. All those will be contained in the plan itself. And number two is that even though, for example, planning and recovery is in the business continuity plan, remember we need people to execute those things. So we need to plan for the teams that will be involved there.
Okay.
So a key component of business continuity management is planning how we are going to institute or create a team that will be very effective in terms of business continuity management.
Okay.
Of course, now the other one is risk assessment. Business continuity management, we are trying to hedge ourselves against disruptive events such that if they happen, we are prepared,
Yes.
we can respond, we can recover from them. So we need to do risk assessment. And we said risk assessment is about risk identification, risk analysis, and risk evaluation.
Yes.
So we need to do those so that you're able to know which are the risks that have the high likelihood of happening, those ones with the high impact, if they ever happen, we need to do them at the risk assessment.
Okay.
Then we move deeper and ask ourselves if there are these risks and we have seen that they are likely to happen and they have an impact.
Okay.
This impact, how can it affect our business? And we had said that when you're doing business continuity, business impact analysis is very critical, so that you're able to know that if this risk materializes, it can critically affect our business. We can be out of production for 6 months.
Yes.
We can be out of production for 1 year. It is a big impact. And when we had said that a software that contains our payroll, the one that processes it, is not working. We say that cannot have a big impact.
Yes.
And when we have a production line that has become faulty and production has stopped.
Yes.
So that is called business impact analysis. We need to do it as a key component within business continuity management. We also have disaster recovery preparedness.
Okay.
We need to prepare that if this disaster happens, how are we going to do our cost containment? How are we going to deal with this disruptive event, such that we are able to prepare and say that yes, there's disruption,
Yes.
but we are prepared that if it happens, we are able to shield ourselves and say that even if we are suffering, then there's a way in which we are able to swim through
Yes.
and be able to contain this disaster. And whenever there are disaster issues, you'll find technological issues are very important. For example, if we have an organization, a production again, and the machines are connected to their software.
Yes.
Even though they have stopped, but also we need to look at the technological aspect. The machine will be working, and maybe now the technological side of it is messed up, and the people who can be able to repair that are in maybe a foreign country. So technology in business continuity management is very key, so that we ensure as technology is advancing, let it not come against us, so that it becomes now a disruptive event within business continuity. The other one will be communication plans.
Okay.
This is critical. We need to have communication plans well in advance. Who is going to break the news?
Yes.
Who will be told? Do we need to communicate to the internal stakeholders first, or the external stakeholders?
Yes.
Do we need to involve authorities? Do we need to communicate to our suppliers? All those are communication plans which are very critical in the event that we are having a disruptive event and we are doing a business continuity management. And the last one is testing and retesting, as we had said.
Yes.
We go back to test whether the business continuity is really working. So remember, we need a business continuity plan. We need planning and recovery teams.
Yes.
We need risk assessment. We need business impact analysis. We need disaster recovery itself, preparedness, and you also need effective communication plans. And finally, do not forget to test and retest.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you have it, our viewers. For more of this content, like, subscribe, and comment. See you on the next one.